Wow. And these get worse from here? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Mad Dog and Mega Death Sauce?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today I'm joined by Andy Cohen. You know him as the face of Bravo, and you can catch him spilling tea 5 nights a week on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. He also hosts Love Connection, premiering May 25th on Fox. Andy, welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Scared.
You know what? A lot of celebs come in with that kind of attitude.
Okay.
How are you with hot food?
Poor. Bad. People in St. Louis, like, you know, there's a lot of barbecue in St. Louis. I mean...
But not you. You never
no,
caught the bug.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
Are you ready to just get it going?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's good.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. No big deal.
Watch What Happens Live is
Yeah.
a show that I don't think gets enough credit for being
Thank
one
you.
of the few shows that goes there. Plus, it's live, so it can kind of fly off the rails at
Yeah.
any time. Who was the last celebrity that gave you the, hey, you're not supposed to ask me that question face?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Who gave me that face last? You know what the worst thing about doing a show every night is? You forget, and I smoke a lot of pot.
Same.
So maybe that's the problem.
Same. I think
It's
we both have
not
the same
doing
issue.
a show every night that makes you forget the people. It's that I smoke a lot of pot and do shows every night. You know what? Naomi Watts, I think she was just scared of me. And she was on with Susan Sarandon, who will say anything and is like the perfect guest. She was kind of looking at me scared the whole time.
If the Watch What Happens Live set were on fire and you could only save one tchotchke from the
Oh,
clubhouse,
wow. I think
what
I would
you
save the Shotsky that Jimmy Fallon gave me, or Lady Gaga's Pee, which we turned into perfume, which has become kind of a cultural, thing.
Also, you can drink on your show, which
Yes.
is a nice touch. Have you ever had to cut anyone off?
No, I would like them to keep going. I would never cut them off. Get drunker. Puke if you need to.
Have you
It's
ever had
okay.
anybody puke?
There was someone from SNL on who brought their +1. I think it was someone they were dating, puked in the audience, like during a commercial break.
Oh,
and it
no.
was amazing.
We've had a couple guests puke.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, because I'm kind of a puker. Easy peasy. Tabasco. I got this. All right. Now it's kicking in. All right.
Says you detail in your books, you're a guy who's on the scene, lots of famous friends, always on the red carpets. Which one of your famous buddies throws the best house parties?
They throw different kinds, but I'm going to say Anderson Cooper. When my first book came out, he threw me a book party, and it was a rager. People were like, this is a book party? I'm like, yeah, this is a book party. Like, it's going to go until 4. Isn't that what happens at book parties?
And then I know that you're a guy who will seize the moment.
Yes.
Can you think of a time where you ran up on somebody that you wanted to befriend and because
Yes.
of an awkward joke or for whatever reason you fell flat on your face?
I remember at the NBC Upfront last year, I introduced myself to this girl who I thought was a telenovela star. She had big black hair. And she goes, I'm Vanessa Hudgens. I was on your show last week. I'm like, oh my God, your hair is different. I'm so sorry. Just so you know, my mouth is burning.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little
I
bit.
just want everyone to know what's happening.
What are the biggest mistakes reality TV stars make when they experience overnight celebrity?
Oh, wow. What a good question. Don't be like, oh, this is my new life. I'm a superstar. This is going to last forever, because it's not. I would say keep your day job if you're on a reality show. Don't be a dick, because you could start a season and everyone's like, oh my God, you're so fierce. You're amazing. Da, 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 da. And then what they don't realize is you're going to say something really racist against some minority group in episode
8,
6. Yeah. And then everyone is going to turn on you horribly. And you're like, wait a minute, though. I was like,
It's called a story arc.
totally.
You know, when you think about these songs that come out by
Yes.
the Housewives, whether it's Google Me
Yeah.
or What's a good one? Money Can't Buy You Class.
Very good.
Which one's your favorite?
You know what? I always go back to the first and the classic, which was Don't Be Tardy for the Party. I do have a special place in my heart for Money Can't Buy You Class and Chic C'est La Vie, which are, of course, the Countess's jams. Melissa Gorga had a couple songs. On Display was really good. Yeah, I know them all. You know, they're the soundtrack of my life. This is really good. Red habanero and black coffee. I really like this one.
So I want to talk to you about weed for a second, because I know
Okay.
you're not shy about the topic.
Yeah.
Is smoking with Snoop Dogg the best in-show experience that you'd expect it to be, or was it a little disappointing?
No, it was great. It was after the show, and we went back into his dressing room, and he lit up, and then he passed it to me, and I took like a big hit, and his manager goes, "Okay, you need to stop right there. Like, don't take any more."
Rap weed is different
Right.
than regular weed.
Yeah, then Andy, Jewish boy from St. Louis weed. And it was a creeper, kind of like these wings. It kind of, he was pitching me a show. I took the pitch, and then like 10 minutes later, I was like, and I had to go do a work thing, which was terrible. It was during the day. But I've also gotten high with Willie Nelson, which was pretty
how was that?
amazing too. It was great. It was really cool. I was at a party and I was like, oh my God, I'm getting high with Willie Nelson. So that was very cool.
Have you ever had any like bad edibles experiences or anything like that?
No, I've had mainly good edible experiences. I love a Chiba Chew. I love a lolly. Those lollies got me through my first and second book tour. You know what I dislike as much as spicy food?
What?
Milk. Actually, this milk is very cold, which is the way to drink it. Yeah, I don't love milk. Oh, it's kind of sweet. Maybe I do like it.
All right, so we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, and what we do is we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram. We pull
Okay.
interesting pictures that need more context.
Okay.
So I'll show you the picture, and then you just tell me the bigger story. Does that sound good?
Yes.
All right, Andy. How you doing so far?
Good. My mouth is hot. I won a long tongue contest in Miami once.
You did? Whoa. All right, Gene Simmons, look at that thing.
Yeah.
Here you are with 50 Cent.
Yes.
On set.
That was an iconic moment on the show because someone called into the show and asked Fiddy how much cash he had in his pocket. This was not planned. This was not set up. He had 10 grand in his pocket. It was amazing. Vivica Fox then came on and accused him of being a booty snatcher, which means a gay guy. So that was crazy, and that immediately was like trending on Twitter, crazy. And then he came on, and he was on with Leah Remini, and we got in a long discussion about getting your ass eaten, which he said he enjoys, and we talked about that. There's
Selfie
me.
with Kim K?
Yeah, selfie with Kim K. That was actually the day she left. I was interviewing her in front of an audience at some event, and she was leaving to go to Paris that day. And 3 days later, she was robbed at gunpoint. And that security guard who was with her that day, I think his name was Pascal, she wound up firing him. Like he was, I don't know. I had been asking her about that ring, which wound up getting stolen. And so, crazy.
And then last one.
That is a picture of Madonna and I at a premiere of this Tom Ford movie. I can't remember how it happened, but believe it or not, she called me and asked me if I would be her date to this movie premiere. And I go over to her place, and this other guy showed up who I guess she had also wanted to be her date. So it was me and her and this kind of hot model. We were waiting for her in her living room. She lived on the Upper West Side at the time, and she came down, and then we went, and she has this car with like sirens on it. We might have had some sort of an escort. It was crazy. And I was like, this is illegal, I think. Like, you're not the mayor. She's like, am I not? I'm like, you know what? You are. Ken Madonna. And of course, we famously fucked that night.
You did?
Yeah.
You did not fuck
No, but
Madonna.
I wanted to fuck that model. Okay, this looks veiny, which I don't like. And I don't like something called ghost pepper. It makes me scared.
And it's a blue wing. Lots to contend with over here.
This is gonna be a creeper, I know it. Yep. Oh God.
So reality TV is kind of like rap music in that it's sometimes hard to explain to your mom why you love it so much. And then that seems to have only
I
gotten
like the
worse.
milk less than the ghost pepper thing. Go on.
For somebody who has these sorts of dinner conversations, what's the smart Andy Cohen way of unpackaging the pros and cons of reality TV and its impact?
I don't like it that they're all clumped together and it's like, oh, did reality kill this person and did this, that? They're all different. I mean, American Idol is different from The Amazing Race, is different from The Housewives. I think The Housewives have replaced the soap opera. It's the modern soap opera for our generation, for our time. And truth is stranger than fiction. And it's meant to be entertaining. And if you don't like it, there are certainly 8,000 other things you can watch on TV. Zombie apocalypse? Okay. You seem like you're having a worse time than I am.
So here's you know what people don't appreciate, Andy, is I got to do this week over week. It's like the post office, you know, like rain, sleet, snow. And you know that as somebody you have to do a nightly show. There's sometimes that you're a little
feel bad
under.
Because it's what you're doing. I'm not getting paid to do this show. You are. So who do you feel bad for? Wow.
It's a crazy one.
Oh, God.
Yep. There it is, Andy.
And then there's milk. Ugh. But I think I want the milk to get rid of this. This is like a Sophie's Choice here.
So when we had Michael Rappaport on the show, he gave us his reality TV show top 5, and I've actually dabbled in the Bravo brand quite a bit.
Great.
So
what Bravo show do you watch? Vanderpump Rules?
I'm a big
Those are
Vanderpump
good straight
Rules
guys.
guy.
Yeah, that's a good straight guy.
Actually, too, I'm a little more Housewives even.
Oh, good.
So I want to bounce some of my favorite Bravo celebrities off of you.
Okay.
And I just want to get your snap take. Kenya from Atlanta.
You okay? You sound like you're suffering. Kenya.
Sometimes I do a little bit.
Kenya, I think, is super smart. She is very smart. I am fascinated with whether her boobs are real. She says they are. Should not be underestimated.
How about James from Vanderpump Rules?
James is hilarious. I root for James. He got furious at me 2 seasons ago at that reunion for not talking more about Pump Sessions, his CD, which is hilarious.
Jax from Vanderpump Rules.
Jax, season 1 was really hot. Then he kind of bulked up a little bit. Has he ever done it with a guy? I don't know. He seems like he might be a whole as a whole kind of guy. Are we allowed to chew a little gum?
You can do whatever you want. I'm not sure that'll help you
gum
that
won't
much.
Help? Really?
No, I don't think a mint will help you, really. I think it makes things slightly worse.
Oh, no.
Teresa Giudice.
Teresa is hilarious. Teresa and I, when she was confined, she and I were emailing, and to email with a prisoner, you have to like go on this special website and put in your social security number and all this stuff. Every email I got from her said in the subject line, "It's Teresa." I'm like, I know, I'm not corresponding with any other prisoners in this facility. Like, I know who this is. My mouth is burning.
Right.
Just so you know.
It happens on this show every once in a while. I don't know
sure
why.
it
I have no idea why. So this is Da Bomb.
Okay. Oh boy.
Medium. Knew you weren't gonna like that one.
Wow. And these get worse from here? Oh god.
Yeah.
Mad Dog and Mega Death Sauce?
So there are legions of fans that are obsessed with this Andy Cohen, Anderson Cooper bromance.
Yeah.
What's Anderson Cooper's most annoying travel habit?
He is moody. I can read his moods really, really well. We've been friends for 25 years. God, my lips have this shit on it. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, we have you stuck on this show. When you guys take
There's like a wave hitting me now.
Yeah, it works in layers. Is it kind of...
It's like Molly. There's like a wave hitting me now.
I've actually come to kind of enjoy that high a little bit.
Really?
You have to, otherwise what am I going to do?
I don't like what's happening to my lips.
Yeah. First to try this movie, Andy. Is it working out for you?
No, I'm trying to get it off my lips. Wow.
When you guys take the gym selfies, what do those workouts look like? Because you're both pretty yoked.
Our tour promoter has made these graphics of us that are so bad that we're like, we'll just post like a picture of us at the gym, and then I can't believe we have to do 2 more.
You've said that the stage show, you and Anderson, it's kind of like a night out drinking with you guys.
Yeah.
What doesn't make the stage show?
Everything makes it. People have asked me, are you a top or a bottom? People are asking, like, well, how big is your dick?
Are you top or a bottom?
Top. Ooh, it feels better when I breathe in.
Yeah, you kind of get that
You get a little
instant relief, little breeze action.
Okay.
Yep, so this is Mad Dog 357.
Now I'm worried about getting it on my lip.
Yeah, I noticed you have a very unique style of eating.
I don't like this.
I know that right now it seems like you're stuck in this hole and you're never gonna get out. It does get better. Your day will open
I have
up.
things to do today.
Yeah, do you have the Met Gala tonight?
I'm not going.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Tell me about it. That would have been bad planning. Oh, I'm gonna do Hot Ones and then go to the Met Gala.
You rep your St. Louis roots on the show, whether it's a Cardinals onesie or what have you. So I want to talk to you about the gateway to the West for a second. What's the dish that you can get in St. Louis that you can't get in New York City that you miss?
Toasted ravioli, which is like deep fried ravioli that you dip in marinara sauce that would taste really good right now. And Provel cheese pizza. It's disgusting. It's like white trash cheese, I think. I don't even know if it's real cheese. I grew up on it, so it's an acquired taste. They make it on really super thin crust pizzas. They're called St. Louis style pizza, but I think they would be gross to normal people.
All right, Andy Cohen.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Are you putting that on my wing?
So you don't have to. You don't
I'm
have
not.
to. Here's the situation. It's tradition around here to dab the last wing. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't.
That's fine
I'm
by
like,
me,
my
Andy
lips are
Cohen.
burning off.
I do though, because you know.
How did
like,
Rappaport
people,
do?
You know, a lot of bravado.
Yeah.
With Michael Rappaport.
Yeah.
So he gets in here, he's talking a big game.
Yeah.
He's mad at us for the front half for not making the wings hot enough. He's chucking wings around the
Right.
studio. He's
Right.
talking out the side of his mouth. But then he had one of the more classic meltdowns that we've ever had in series history. He had a real hard time with these last couple.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Yes. As you can relate, it would seem, Andy. All right. So you don't have to dab, but you do have to take a bite. Well, I don't. It's not like you have to.
Yeah,
what are you gonna
no,
do?
I
You gonna
know.
wrestling?
I feel like I'm eating something really gross. I feel like I'm in a sandstorm.
You're in a sandstorm, and I have one
Better
more
when you
question
breathe
for you,
in.
Andy Cohen. While you're dying on Blair's Mega Death Sauce with Liquid Rage, I'd like to play a little game we call Plead the Fifth. I will give you 3 questions, and you know the drill. You can plead the fifth to only one, all right? You ready, Andy Cohen? What's the most boring Housewives franchise, in your opinion?
None of them. I mean,
Plead the political?
just when you start to think a franchise is boring, something crazy happens.
F, Marry, Kill,
Yeah.
Anderson Cooper,
Yes.
Sarah Jessica Parker,
Okay.
Oprah.
No, I'll marry SJ, shag Anderson, and kill Oprah.
Wow.
Maybe I'll shag Oprah so I could say that I did that.
Which one of your celebrity friends smokes the best weed?
Oh wow, that's a good question. I took like a big hit. Willie Nelson, Kim K, Tom Ford, Naomi
God,
Watts,
which of my
Joanna
celebrity
Biddy,
friends
Vanessa Hudgens,
has the best
Madonna, Lady
weed?
Gaga. Yeah, everyone I'm thinking of is like, Andy, do you have any pot? Yeah, they all fucking take my weed. I'm the guy that gets all the pot.
Andy, you made it through. You might have come in here with a little trepidation, but look at you now.
Do my lips look big to you?
Looking good,
Yeah.
lips on fire, but I wouldn't be able to tell. This camera, or this camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Love Connection, Fox, Radio Andy, Sirius XM, Superficial in paperback. Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Sunday through Thursday. Then and Now with Andy Cohen, Wednesdays on Bravo. The Real Housewives of Everywhere. Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen, Deep Talk and Shallow Tales. Go to AC2 Live for ticket information. think that's all my plugs. Thanks.
Better than you thought it would be?
No, it was actually worse because I didn't think about it too much, but it actually, my mouth hurts.
Hey, what's going on, Hot Ones fans? If you liked the video, maybe meet us halfway. Throw us a subscribe. If you didn't like the video, don't subscribe. I don't want you. I don't want you in the tent. But if you liked the video, subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I love you. More than a friend.